Friends, we have a poem. That poem reminds you of the inevitability of death. That means you're all going to die. I'm going to die. All the people on the globe are going to die in a day. And the day and time, it is quite unknown to us. If you are good, if you are just, if you have got a good, clean mind, nothing to worry about. You will be rewarded in the next world, hereafter. If you are selfish, if you are self-centered, if you have got greed for money, if you are not large-hearted, if you don't help others in crisis, you will never get peace of mind on this world and the next world. You will be doomed forever. Okay, so death, you cannot escape from it. This is the central idea focused by the poet James Shirley. And actually this poem is a funeral song. And I have prepared a note. Let us go to it. Okay. Men are born and brought up different, and he feels superior and mighty on earth, trying to belittle all other organisms created by Almighty for his own existence. And men are born and brought up in different countries, in different circumstances, in diverse situations, and each individual is born, nurtured, molded, and taken shape in different levels. But one thing is common. This man feels superior. I am superior. I am great. I am mighty. I am the strongest being on this earth. I am powerful and I can kill anyone. I can damage the balance of this system, this environment, and I will do whatever I want. This is what men think, and these men are trying to belittle all other organisms, and there are millions and billions of different organisms are there, creatures are there, visible and invisible creatures are there, and all these creatures are created by Almighty to make our life smooth and good. Actually, we don't understand that our existence depends upon the existence of all other creatures on this earth. Nothing on earth is sufficient enough to satisfy his greed. Man is greedy and his desires are limitless, and his wishes goes beyond maximum. Nothing on this earth is able enough to satisfy his greed, and he is running after money, and he is running after luxury and wealth. But an inevitable reality, unavoidable fact. What is that fact? Icy hand of death is waiting every one of them, irrespective of his blood and breed, faith and state, caste and creed. And this icy hand of death, this expression is there in the poem itself, awaiting every one of them. Everyone is awaiting, or actually we are not waiting for death, but death is waiting for us, irrespective. And death, never mind his blood, and he is born and in a great family, this kind of consideration is not there with death. His blood and breed, where he was born, the country in which he was born, the family in which he was born, these all kind of considerations are wiped out. Faith and state, his religion, whether he is Hindu, Muslim, Christian, and this kind of thought is not there with death. And his state means in which country he is born, his caste, which caste he belongs to, and his creed, with no consideration to all kind of disparities among human beings. Death will come and touch you. You will have to taste death. Your glory, your wealth, your status in the society are not substantial. Your glory, your greatness, your wealth, your money and bank balance, huge bank balance, your status, you're a political leader, you're a well-known personality, you are reputed among the public. This is not taken into account when you are going to die, and these are all not substantial, not permanent. All ups and downs will be leveled, and everyone is equal in the world of the dead, right? All ups, some men are up, some men are down. These up and downs will be leveled. That's why the poem is named Death the Leveler. All kind of disparities, all kind of differences, all kind of inequalities are leveled. Okay, and everyone is equal in the world of the dead. There is a world. It is called the world of the dead. And at the unexpected arrival of fate, unexpected death comes to you unexpected. Death is just like a clown, uninvited. Okay, you might have heard about it. At the unexpected arrival of fate, the poet used the term fate for death. Fate, all these earthly glories suddenly appears mere shadows. When death comes to you, all this earthly glory that you have achieved so far, your family, your blood, your position in your political party, you may be prime ministers, you may be kings, you may be respectable, towering personality in the world. All these earthly glories suddenly appears merely shadows, mere shadows, and the invincible empires and the ferocious kings had to leave their scepter and crown and be buried under with the poor crooked scythe and spade, which is a symbol of poverty. The invincible empires, undefeatable, unbeaten empires, the Roman empires, the British Empire, Egyptian Empire, and in history, in the pages of history, you are learning a number of empires, powerful kings and kingdoms, and ferocious, cruel kings, dictators. They had to leave their scepter and crown. Scepter and crown means adhikaravum chengolum, kireedavum chengolum. All these they had to leave. They had to quit from that position because death came to them. And they are buried, and these great kings are buried in a grave. And how this grave is made? It is made with the poor crooked scythe and spade. With these two tools, instruments, these men are buried in the grave. But these two are Kaikotam Pikasam. These two are the symbol of poverty. Right? Here, they are a poor man and a king. They are leveled in front of death. Are these men going to be immortal using the armor of advanced technology against the taste of death? You can never escape death with your advanced technology. And the poet is asking, are these men going to fight or to be immortal? Immortal means to live forever. Are these modern men are going to live forever? Are they going to be immortal using the armor? Armor means padachata. And what is the armor modern man is using? the latest technology, but you can never escape from the taste of death. The pages of history is spilled with blood. The pages of history, when you go deep into the pages of history, it is full of blood. A number of men were killed to establish, to found certain kingdoms, certain ideology, right? Soaked with the tears of innocent women and children. And the pages of history, it is filled with, it is soaked with the tears of innocent men and women and children when cruel tyrants means dictators like Stalin and dictators like Hitler killed millions of people to plant fresh laurels. It's an expression by the poet. The meaning is that to plant an ideology, to plant a new system, and representatives of the old system, they were cruelly and brutally removed from earth. That is why the poet used the term plant fresh laurels of their dreams, and they are trying to establish a new system, and that system had been imprinted in their dreams for years, and it goes on still, and this kind of killing is still going on. You know, the powerful America is trying to dominate over the world, especially Arab countries, and you know, the bombing of Iraq and Afghanistan, and innocent men and women were killed and children were brutally wiped out from the earth to have their selfish goals achieved.